Do you ever finish the week and feel like your brain is still working even when your body is already tired?
Like your week is over, but your stress says, no, I'm staying.
You sit down to relax.
But you still think about work, messages, problems, and that one awkward thing you said on Tuesday.
If that sounds familiar, this episode is for you.
Because today we are talking about real daily life English.
And one very real topic.
How to relax after a long week.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back to Easy Talk English.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Simon.
And today we have a very warm, very useful conversation.
Yes, easy English for real life.
Not perfect life.
Real life.
The kind of life where you feel tired on Friday.
Very tired.
The kind of life where you say, this weekend I will rest.
And then somehow clean the house, answer messages, do laundry, and forget to rest.
Exactly.
So today, we will help you talk about relaxing after a long week in easy English.
We will use simple words,
Natural sentences.
real stories,
Very honest feelings.
because this is one of the most useful topics in English.
People ask it all the time.
How do you relax?
What do you do after a busy week?
How was your Friday night?
What helps you feel better?
These are normal questions.
But many learners do not know how to answer them clearly.
So today we will practice together.
And please stay until the end.
Because the final message is not only about English.
It is also about life.
Okay, Simon, let me ask you something very simple.
Go ahead.
What do you do when you feel completely tired after a long week?
First,
Yes, first.
I do something very important.
What is it?
I sit down and do nothing for 5 minutes.
Honestly, that sounds healthy.
It is not always healthy,
Why?
because sometimes 5 minutes becomes 1 hour.
Ah, the famous short break.
Yes, the dangerous short break.
I understand that very well. What about you? When I have a long week, I need quiet first.
Quiet?
Yes, no phone, no noise, no fast talking, no pressure.
That sounds peaceful.
It is. I like to make tea, open the window, and sit alone for a little while.
That is such a Sarah answer.
Is that a bad thing?
No, it is a calm thing.
Thank you.
My answer is a little less calm.
I can guess.
Snacks.
Of course.
A tired man needs food.
Sometimes a tired man needs sleep.
Also true.
Here's the interesting part.
What?
Relaxing is different for different people.
Very true.
Some people need silence.
Some people need music.
Some people want to be alone.
Some people want to meet friends.
Some people take a walk.
Some people take a nap.
Some people clean their room to feel better.
That is not relaxing.
For some people it is.
I respect them, but I do not understand them.
Fair enough.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Many learners know how to talk about work.
Yes.
They know how to say, I am busy.
Very common.
But they do not know how to talk about rest.
That is true.
They cannot say, I need time for myself.
Or, I just want a quiet evening.
Or, I like to relax by watching movies.
Or, after a long week, I need fresh air.
These are very useful expressions.
Very useful. Because daily life is not only work.
It is also rest.
And if you want natural conversations in English, you need both.
Work English and rest English.
Exactly.
So let's make this practical.
Yes, let's start with easy sentences people can use.
Good idea.
You can say, I had a long week.
Very useful.
I'm really tired.
Also useful.
I need to relax tonight.
Perfect.
I just want to stay home.
That one feels powerful.
I don't want to do anything.
Very honest.
I need some quiet time.
Good.
I want to rest and clear my mind.
Nice.
This week was stressful.
Important word.
Yes, stressful.
We should explain that one simply.
Good idea. Stressful means full of stress. Too many problems, too much pressure, too much worry.
Very useful daily word.
Another useful one is exhausted.
But for beginners, very tired is also perfect.
Exactly. Keep it simple.
Always keep it simple.
Here's a question for everyone listening.
Good one.
How do you feel at the end of a long week?
Tired?
Sleepy?
Happy?
Relaxed?
Or just done?
Comment one feeling word below.
Yes, just one word is enough.
And if you agree that resting is important, like this video.
Please do. It helps the channel and it helps tired people everywhere.
Now let's talk about Friday evening.
Ah, yes, the emotional moment.
Why emotional?
Because Friday evening feels like freedom.
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Sometimes Friday evening feels like freedom.
And sometimes?
Sometimes it feels like you are too tired to enjoy your freedom.
Wow, that is too real.
It is true.
One part of you says, the week is over.
And the other part says, please let me lie down.
Exactly.
What is your perfect Friday evening?
My perfect Friday evening is simple.
Tell me.
I come home, I change into comfortable clothes, I order food or make something easy, then I watch something funny.
That sounds nice.
No pressure, no alarms, no serious plans.
Just comfort.
Exactly.
My perfect Friday evening is a little different.
More tea?
Yes, of course. Tea is part of it.
I knew it.
I like soft music, a warm drink, and maybe a simple dinner. Then I read a little or watch something calm.
That sounds like a movie scene.
A quiet movie scene.
Let me tell you a short story.
Go ahead.
Last year, after a very busy week, I came home on Friday night and said, tonight I will relax properly.
Good plan.
I made a plate of snacks, turned on a movie, and sat down proudly.
Proudly?
Yes, I felt like an expert in relaxation.
Okay.
Then, I opened my laptop just for 1 minute.
No.
Yes.
Big mistake.
Huge mistake. I saw one message, then another, then one unfinished task.
And your relaxing evening was gone.
Completely gone.
That happens to so many people.
Yes, sometimes the body is at home, but the mind is still at work.
That is such a good line.
Thank you. Pain created it.
That is real-life wisdom.
So one useful sentence for learners is, I need to disconnect after work.
Very useful.
Disconnect means stop thinking about work, screens, messages, or stress.
Another good sentence is, I need a break from everything.
Yes, very natural.
Or, I need some time to switch off.
That is a great phrase.
Yes, switch off means relax mentally. Stop being in work mode.
Okay, now I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Do you think relaxing means doing nothing?
Not always.
Interesting.
For some people, yes. For others, relaxing means doing something gentle.
Like what?
Going for a walk, cooking slowly, watering plants, reading, listening to music, talking to one close friend.
So relaxing is not always sleeping.
Exactly. Rest is not only sleep.
I needed to hear that.
Why?
Because sometimes I feel bad when I do not take a nap.
A nap is not the only answer.
Thank you. My heart feels lighter.
Here's the interesting part.
What?
Some people relax best when they do something with their hands.
That is true.
Like cooking, drawing, cleaning a small space, or making tea.
I understand that small actions can calm the mind.
Exactly.
But wait,
What?
we should help people talk about their routine after a long week.
Good idea.
Because this is a daily life English podcast.
Yes, so here's a simple model.
I'm listening.
First, say how your week was.
Okay.
I had a long week.
Good.
I was very busy.
Nice.
I felt stressed all week.
Useful.
Second, say how you feel now.
Now I'm tired.
I feel exhausted.
I just want to rest.
Third, say what you usually do.
I usually stay home.
I make tea and listen to music.
I watch a movie or call a friend.
Fourth, say why it helps.
It helps me relax.
It clears my mind.
It makes me feel calm
This structure is very easy.
and very useful.
Let's make a sample answer.
Good.
I usually feel very tired after a long week. On Friday night, I like to stay home, make tea, and listen to soft music. It helps me relax and forget about work.
That sounds natural.
Yes, and not difficult.
My version would be, after a long week, I usually order food, watch something funny, and do nothing. It helps me feel better and rest.
Also very natural.
Also very me.
Very you.
Let me tell you something funny.
Please do.
One time I said, this weekend I will fully relax.
Sounds good.
Then on Saturday morning, I made a list.
Oh no.
Clean the kitchen, wash clothes, buy groceries, answer messages, fix one broken shelf, visit my cousin.
That is not a relaxing list.
Exactly. By Saturday afternoon, I was tired again.
So what did you learn?
Relaxing needs space.
Yes,
If you feel every hour, your weekend becomes another workday.
that is an important lesson.
And a useful sentence for learners is, I try not to make too many plans.
Very good.
Or, I keep my weekend simple.
Nice.
Or, I leave some time to rest.
Perfect.
Here's a question for everyone listening.
Go ahead.
Do you relax better alone or with other people?
That is a good one.
Comment alone or with people below.
Yes, both answers are completely okay.
I think I'm in the middle.
What does that mean?
I like people for a limited time.
That sounds honest.
Very honest.
I understand that. Sometimes after a long week, even nice people feel loud.
Yes, exactly.
That does not mean you do not like them,
It just means your mind is full.
and you need quiet.
That is such a real daily life idea.
So here are more useful phrases.
Good.
I need some time alone.
Important.
I'm too tired to go out.
Very useful on Fridays.
I'd rather stay home tonight.
Nice phrase.
Yes, I'd rather means I prefer.
Good one for learners.
I'd rather stay home and rest.
Perfect.
I'm not in the mood to go out.
Also very natural.
That means you do not feel like doing something.
Another great phrase is take it easy.
Yes, very common.
If someone says, "What are you doing this weekend?" you can answer, "I'm just taking it easy."
That means relaxing, not doing too much.
Very useful.
Let's do a mini conversation.
Okay.
How was your week?
It was really busy.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm just taking it easy
Sounds nice. Why?
because I'm exhausted and I need a break.
That is perfect daily life English.
Very natural.
Now let's talk about different ways people relax.
Good. This part will help with vocabulary.
Some people relax by sleeping more.
Lovely choice.
Some relax by watching movies or series.
Also lovely.
Some take long showers.
Underrated.
Some go for a drive.
Nice.
Some cook comfort food.
Best answer.
Some listen to rain sounds or soft music.
Very peaceful.
Some sit in silence.
Brave.
Why brave?
Because when I sit in silence, I start remembering embarrassing moments from 2019.
That is not silence. That is memory attack.
Exactly.
Let me tell you a short story.
Go ahead.
A friend of mine had a very stressful job. Every Friday, she felt completely empty.
That sounds hard.
Yes. At first, she tried to relax by doing exciting things.
Like going out?
Yes. Loud places, many people, lots of activity.
Did it help?
No, it made her more tired.
So what changed?
One day, she stayed home, made soup, took a shower, and went to bed early.
Very simple.
Very simple. And the next day, she said, I finally feel like myself again.
Wow.
That line stayed with me.
I like that a lot.
Because relaxing is not always about doing more fun things.
Sometimes it is about returning to yourself.
Exactly.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Here's the interesting part.
What?
Many people think rest must be earned. Like they must finish everything first.
That is a very important point.
But life never finishes.
True.
There's always another message, another task, another little problem.
So if you wait until everything is done, you may never truly rest.
Yes, and that matters in life and in language.
What do you mean?
Learners should know sentences like, I need to rest, even if things are not perfect.
That is a strong sentence.
Very strong.
Or I'm learning to slow down.
Nice.
Or I'm trying to take better care of myself.
Excellent daily life English.
And very meaningful.
If you agree, like this video.
Yes, like this video if you are learning English and also learning how to rest better.
That is a powerful mix.
Very powerful.
Now, I want to ask you something a little personal.
Okay.
What is one small thing that helps you feel human again after a hard week?
That is such a good question.
Thank you.
Honestly, making my room a little calmer helps me.
Cleaning?
Not full cleaning.
Good.
Just small things. Folding a blanket, putting away a few things, making a soft space.
That makes sense.
Then I light a small lamp, make tea, and breathe more slowly.
That sounds so peaceful that I almost became calm just listening.
That is nice.
My answer is more basic.
Food again?
Food and comfort. A warm meal, a funny video, and clean clothes.
Clean clothes.
Yes, fresh clothes change my mood.
Honestly, that is true.
See? I am not only dramatic, I am wise.
Sometimes.
Thank you.
I would take that.
But wait,
What?
we should help beginners talk about this in their own words.
Yes. Let's give them an easy formula.
Good. Here it is. After a long week, I like to then add an activity.
After a long week, I like to stay home.
After a long week, I like to sleep early.
After a long week, I like to watch comedy shows.
After a long week, I like to go for a walk.
Then add a reason, because it helps me relax, because it makes me feel better,
Because I need quiet.
because I want to clear my mind,
Very easy.
and very natural.
Now, let's do longer example answers.
Great.
Here's one. After a long week, I like to stay home and rest. I usually make a warm drink and listen to music. I do not like going out when I feel tired. Quiet time helps me feel calm again.
Excellent. Your turn. After a long week, I like to eat good food and watch something funny. I usually don't make big plans on Friday night. I just want to relax and forget about work. It helps me feel fresh for the weekend.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Here's a question for everyone.
Go ahead.
What is your favorite way to relax after a long week?
Write one simple sentence in the comments.
For example, I like to sleep early.
Or I like to watch movies.
Or I like to go for a walk.
Or I like to stay home and do nothing.
That is a great answer too.
A very wise answer.
Now I think we are close to the most important message.
Yes, the heart of this episode.
If you are always tired after a long week, please remember this.
Rest is not a waste of time.
It is not laziness.
It is not weakness.
It is part of a healthy life.
And it is part of clear thinking.
And here is the life lesson.
Say it.
You do not have to wait until you completely break down to rest.
Wow,
You can rest before that.
that is powerful.
You can say, I need a quiet night.
I need a break.
I need to slow down.
I need time for myself.
These are not selfish sentences.
They are honest sentences.
And in English, just like in life, honest sentences matter.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Also, when you learn to talk about your real feelings in English,
English becomes more personal,
more real,
more useful.
you are not only learning grammar,
You are learning how to express your real life,
your tired Friday,
your quiet Saturday,
your need for peace.
your small ways of healing.
That's the real goal.
Not perfect English.
Real English for real life.
Before we finish, let's do a simple recap.
Good idea.
You can say, I had a long week.
I'm really tired.
I need to relax.
I want some quiet time.
I'm just taking it easy tonight.
I'd rather stay home.
I'm not in the mood to go out.
I need to switch off.
Then talk about what helps you relax.
Sleep, tea, music, food, movies, walks, silence, a hot shower.
Add a reason.
It helps me feel calm.
It clears my mind.
It makes me feel better.
It helps me forget about work.
Easy structure, real speaking.
And now, one final question for you.
Yes, your turn.
What do you usually do after a long week?
Write 1 or 2 sentences in the comments below.
We would love to read them.
And if this episode helped you, like this video.
Keep practicing.
Keep speaking.
Keep it simple.
Keep it real.
Your English grows when you talk about real feelings and real life,
Even tired life.
especially tired life.
Thank you for spending this quiet little moment with us.
We hope this conversation gave you useful English and a little peace.
And if this week was hard,
Be gentle with yourself.
rest if you can.
Drink some water.
Eat something warm.
And remember,
A long week does not last forever.
and a small moment of rest can change everything.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.